What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today might be my favorite day other than cheesy gordita crunch day, because holy crap, guys, I made Big Macs at home. Oh my god. So it was actually pretty easy. I do have a few tips, but first I just want to say I tried to use the best quality ingredients that I could without sacrificing the integrity of the Big Mac. For instance, I just tried to find sesame seed buns that looked similar. I figured I'm not gonna waste my time buying like organic special buns. I did, however, get grass-fed meat, grass-fed organic meat. I got organic lettuce. I used an organic onion. The American cheese is American cheese. I just used regular American cheese for that. For the sauce, I used organic mayo. I used organic French dressing. So I tried to, like, you know, use quality stuff. One thing I will say is the burger patties. Whenever you're cooking a burger patty, it's always going to shrink a little bit. These shrunk even more than I thought. So my suggestion to you is to try to make the burger patties almost double the size of the bun, because they are just going to shrink down. These still manage to take up most of the bun, but they shrunk down significantly, and I purposely made them way larger than the bun when I was forming them. I mean, honestly. Alright guys, since you guys saw me make everything pretty much, I will put the links to the recipes that I used below along with any of my tips. Let's just go ahead and get started. Oh yeah. All right, let's see how it matches up. God, I hope it's good. Wow, that is amazing. It tastes so similar. The sauce especially is like spot on. The French dressing was such a good call. Mmm. Mm. Really messy. Mm. Mm. I am I am shocked at how similar this is. Like, shocked. Thoroughly shocked. I keep wanting to mention something to you guys, and then I keep forgetting what I want to mention. Mmm. So I bought these buns, right? They came uncut, which I was like super aggravated about at first. I was like, ugh. I read the package and it said uncut for flavor. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. It's fresher if you cut it yourself. And then I realized then I would have control over how thick that center piece of bread is. So on some of the buns, when I cut them, I just cut the top to be a little bit thicker and used those bottoms as the centers, and it worked perfectly. The last thing I want to mention too is I've seen people recreate Big Macs and they use like so much more meat than a Big Mac normally has. I mean, like the patties are like this thick. And while I can appreciate like the homemade aspect of it, I feel like one of the things that makes the Big Mac so successful is its proportions. So I didn't want to make like these super thick patties because I thought it would throw off the balance of the whole burger. And I was totally right because this is freaking delicious. Honestly, delicious. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come to me, my jungle friends. I need a drinky though. P.S. Super annoyed because Trader Joe's has been out of limeade for the past like 2 weeks. I didn't realize I had such a dependency on it, but wine, not really doing it for me right now. All I want is that limeade and tequila. A bite for you. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Did I get it all? Did I? I have no words. Mm. It's every single thing about this. It tastes exactly like a Big Mac. Everything. Mm. 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 So much sauce. No regrets. None at all. P.S. I did a campaign with McDonald's like, gosh, I think it was just a couple months ago actually. These past couple months seem like freaking 2 years have gone by. Anyways, they sent me like a bunch of swag, including this big freaking tub of pickles. And it says in case of pickle emergency, and I was like, now seems like a time. So they're literally McDonald's pickles. Everything else is organic. I got McDonald's pickles. My eye tingled when I did that. It's like bubbled. What happened? Mm. I am surprisingly slowing down pretty fast. I thought for sure I'd be good after the second one and be like, I could take down at least half of the third. I don't think that's gonna happen. But that's okay, because that means I get to eat this for leftovers. I always crave, whenever I'm like editing a video for you guys, and I'm like looking at the food and watching me eat it, I'm like, God, I wish I had more of that right now. And that's why leftovers are so amazing from these videos. I'm always craving them. Mmm. This thing's moved around so much, I'm just like... Oh, one last thing. There was one thing that I did a little bit differently than McDonald's. I looked up how much meat they use because, you know, I mentioned a few minutes ago, a lot of people just like pack on the meat and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to make it like exact. And they use 1.6 ounces per patty, says the internet. When I measured out 1.6 ounces, I was like, it seemed just like not enough. So I ended up going with 2 ounces per patty. I might want to go up just a little bit because of the shrinkage, like I mentioned before. So next time I make these, I'm gonna try to do like maybe a 2.5 ounce patty and see how that works. Try to make it the same thickness. It'll just spread a little bit further because there's more meat. And what I was gonna do, but I didn't want to screw up my Big Mac, I'm going to make homemade American cheese. I found the recipe for it and it's hilarious because the reviews are very like it had 3.5 stars and I was like, I'm curious, like this is like the recipe with the most reviews on the internet for homemade American cheese. And literally all the bad reviews, nobody had even made it. They just were like chastising the website for making homemade American cheese. Like that was like the most blasphemous thing that you could possibly do. To which I respond like, what the hell is wrong with American cheese? Nothing. That's right, I said it. I don't care how processed or ridiculous it is. It's got its place. On a Big Mac is one of those places. On an omelet is definitely another. Grilled cheese. All I'm saying, American cheese is not the devil. And if I can make it at home and make it a little less processed / bad for you, then why the hell wouldn't I? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like a full video on that for YouTube or if I'm just gonna post that on Instagram, but definitely stay tuned because I'm gonna make a pretty killer grilled cheese. All right guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so full. This is gonna be delicious tomorrow. It was so good. You have to try to make it. Recipe links again are in the description for this video, along with any little tips that I might have shared. Comment below what other fast food you want to see me recreate at home next. I'm really digging these recreations. I feel better about eating them. I feel like I have more control over like the ingredients, the quality. So I get to like put my little chef skills to the test. Yeah, I really love it. So I hope you guys are loving it. Thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.